Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Animals in Denial live stream. Christian is behind me doing his thing. And we're here hanging out tonight. Some technical issues down in the live room that need to be resolved. So we're here. We're getting to that. But welcome, anyways. So happy Friday. As you can tell, he's, jamming. So he wanted to still play because that's what he was going to do. So he's doing a little jamming still. Yeah.
No, not right now.
We have our resident cat. Miss Luna has graced us with her presence. She's somewhere around here, under my feet, I believe. So, yes, there she is. So, that said, so Christian's been working on stuff as per the usual, because that's what he does. Hey, Kimmy. How's it going? So he decided to pull out his Reverend. Which one is that? That's the.
This one is the fuck. It's one of the. It's the one with the 24 frets. I forgot the name of it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm adjusting the camera.
Yes. Yeah, I got a little sweaty because I was doing shit.
It's okay.
And it's.
I ain't mad at it.
We're having an AC. Did she tell you? It's the.
Yeah, the technical issue. The AC is not working.
Yes, it's well, downstairs.
So, it's
not working really right downstairs.
Freaking hot down there. And so
the boy got a new 3D printer.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that the AC wasn't working until we figured it out. And yeah, so it's fucking hot down there. So I'm up here hanging out. And brought a guitar I was gonna play anyway. So yeah.
So he's got the Billy Corgan signature Reverend, the Z. So that's one of them. He's got two of those. Well, the Z, and then he's got the BC1, which was the first Reverend that they made for Billy. So he's a fan of those guitars. He likes them. So he's been kind of just jamming as much as he can because, well, he was going to do that anyway. So yeah, he's been working on a lot of stuff. He's kind of.
I don't know, like I recorded some whacked out riffs. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Really?
Like, I don't know what the fuck.
See, I don't know everything that happens in the studio all the time.
No, because I have these bare dynamic headphones that tend to keep the sound in, and
yeah.
Because I'm recording everything direct. Usually, like there's no microphone set up on the amps or anything, so.
No.
Get the full-throated thing.
So he could be in here recording something, and I wouldn't know because I wouldn't hear anything. When he goes direct, it's very quiet when he goes direct. At least it is to me because I can't hear it. But he's been in here doing stuff and just creating. He creates a lot of stuff. It's kind of how it is. But now he's just gonna jam some pumpkins over here. If you He likes to jam, what can I say? Billy did have some good riffs. Licks, riffs, So anyway, okay. We are going to be releasing another EP soon. I know. Right? They should. They should. We're going to be releasing another EP soon here. I don't have a exact date for you. I know that I should, but I don't. Uh, but it will have the two singles, Frenemy and Shallow, on it. So there's that. That's been going on. And you know what? He's working on so much stuff. I kind of lost track of everything he's working on. So.
Yeah, I'm working on some video component stuff too, for existing songs that don't have video components. I'm playing around with. I'm working on. I'm messing with the AI.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I can't afford to go to London and do a whole nother production and shit right now.
No.
The money in the kitty is not there to do that at the moment. So, no. We're gonna do something else.
And I don't know that I'd want to travel. I don't know if I want to get on a plane.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I'm not keen on flying already. I don't care much for it. I've only done it a few times, and right now I really don't want to do it. It just not appealing at all. It's too much mess. But anyway, so we're just hanging out right now because downstairs is pretty much like an oven, to be quite honest. I'm glad that there's some openness down there, but it's really freaking hot. So we're just gonna not put him through that, because what you will see is a sweaty man. And I don't think that anyone wants to watch a sweaty man like that. I mean, I guess to each their own. But I don't want to subject him to that, because it's just bad. It's too hot. But so what you want to do? You want jam? He's just doing his thing. So what else is going on? Let's see. We've got the EP coming. Oh, Shallow video. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to go on YouTube. It's there. Go check it out. Definitely check that out. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, do so. Because he's been working on some content stuff that definitely needs some editing. But working on getting some...
Shooting shit too. Like, there's been that where I'll start editing something. I spent literally 3 hours editing something and then just said, "You know what? I'm just gonna redo this. Just gonna refilm all of this." And that's what I did, and I've done that probably. You know what? More times than I would like to admit. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you now. I just want to wait till they're out. Then I'll tell you afterwards, because I'll say never again, or I'm not going to, and then I'll go do it again. Yeah. So, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, so one little tidbit about Christian is he will do something, record something, and he'll work with it, and if he decides that it's not working, he'll just redo it. And he could be just about done with something, and he will still redo it. He's a Virgo. It's a perfectionist thing, I believe. But yeah, no, he's whatever he does, he wants it done the way that he wants it done. And if it's not exactly right, it's not going to work. So he has redone a lot of stuff. But working on...
Just got to match what's in my head. Like,
right
or wrong, it's like, it just needs to match what's I heard in my head, or else the psycho man in there that's like, make this is mean to me.
Yeah. You know that inner voice that everybody has? Well, yeah.
Actually, we're not going to go there, because this goes into simulation shit.
Oh, no.
And we're not going to go there tonight.
No.
Eventually we can go there, but not right now. But yeah, just apparently not everybody has an inner monologue.
Oh, NPCs.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
Got it. Nope.
That's
I know. I know. No, 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 no. We're not going there. I have these conversations with other people as well, so I'm good. We're not gonna. Yeah, no, because they're everywhere. But anyways, but yeah, so he's been redoing some stuff, and that the voice in his head kind of tells him, "Hey, no, redo this. Like, stop it. Just stop. Just redo it." But hey, Tessa. So we've been so we've been he's been in the studio a lot, coming up with all kinds of stuff, and I have heard a few things. Really, this shit's out of this world. I don't even know how to describe it, so we're just not gonna. But
we can say there's a lot of layers.
Yeah,
There's
lots of layers.
And it's like, think of it like making a katana. The way the Japanese used to do it, like back in the day, like where it was like folding it, and folding it, and folding it, and keep folding it, and according to Dr. Stone, you only needed to do it twice, but like whatever.
Well, that's the anime.
Yeah.
I had a guy ask
but
us
yeah,
to
like
find
so
him one
I
of
just
those.
keep layering and layering and mixing and bouncing down and layering and layering and mixing and bouncing down and layering and layering and bouncing down. I want this to be akin to a religious experience. That's what I'm hoping happens.
Spiritual.
If it doesn't happen to me, whatever. Or, some kind of some kind of state of enlightenment that I don't know, like achieve nirvana. I don't fucking know. Either way, what I do know is I think I'm on to something because it's like I was talking to my mom about this shit. And pretty much, like, actually, the last everybody I've been talking to lately, basically had the same conversation with him, which is kind of weird. But basically, writing songs, there's not really anything new you can do. What you knew can be, like, I mean, like, as far as, you're not inventing new notes. You're not really inventing new chords. You hear people go, I made my own chords. It's like, you found new voicings, like, new finger positions to do it, but, like, it's not really a new chord if I can say it's F my, like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's just G. Okay. So the chords all have names. They all have fucking progressions at this point.
There's only so many in existence.
There's only so many. So it's like when you're writing songs, you're basically taking the same progressions. You're rearranging the chords in a way that you think hasn't been done before. It's interesting. You're also playing it a little differently, so your hands are just moving a little differently to make it sound different, like it's something else, and it does, and that's part of it. But then you get to the point like where Gen X was at, where it was like everything was done, and so they put a lot into methods of how it was done, sources and methods. Let's use Clown World speak. So you use sources and methods, and that's really where a lot of stuff changes. So it's like you can get a lot of difference in the sound. Well, I'm just doing that to the degree at this point. Because it's like I've run a lot of other experiments for me. Every batch of records has been an experiment. The last batch that I wrote, it was really about seeing how much movement I could create with just a guitar, just the string instruments and the synths. Where it was like the drums would stay pretty basic and consistent. Like I'd just be like, okay, here's a basic beat, let's do this. And this was really an inspiration from rap and hip hop. Because it's like there's no big drum changes and stuff. Like it's not like you're listening to a Rush album. You know what I mean? Like it's like if you're a drummer and you listen to a Rush stuff, you don't listen to rap for. You might like rap and listen to rap, but you're not listening to it for like drum technicality shit. So it's just like, okay, what if I did that and stuff? Because I like how that happened. I like all styles of music. So it's like, how would I approach creating movement? It's like it doesn't feel like the beat stays the same in rap music. If you notice, it feels like it changed, but it doesn't change that much. the rest of the other stuff around it and the vocals change it and make it sound more like there's more movement and stuff. So it's like that was the idea of the last experiment. This one, I'm just kind of like this whole batch that I've been making recently since I got here in last place has been really like, what about every fucking whacked out idea I've wanted to try? You know, and I'm trying it, but the thing is, it's like I am giving myself some guardrails and parameters. So it's like everything is getting stemmed. So this is everything will be mixed. So the mix will not be as convoluted and messy as the last batch of stuff was, because it was like I got all this CPU power, I got all this RAM. Let's just do everything. Yep. So yeah, like you know, when you get out of the 8 gigabyte land, you know, it changes things. I mean, that was one of the things, you know, which I'm still weirded out the fact that we made records with XP, which maxed out at 4 gigs of RAM, 3.5 of which you could actually use.
Yeah.
But yet we made records, like we mixed records, we edited, like I don't understand how we did that then, and now not so much. But basically I have a computer overkill for audio, for all the audio stuff. So it's like everything I'm recording it in the most like a cool way possible. Some people may say it's convoluted. Some people say it's unnecessary. Some people, you know, a lot of people said multi-tracking in the first place was unnecessary. Shows what they know. Because it's the way of the world. Everybody multi-tracks now. It's like,
yeah.
Green Day multi-tracks guitars, okay?
You know what's funny? I saw
they're
something
doing
funny
it.
today about that. About Green Day.
What?
Someone needs to wake up the guy from Green Day soon.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost the end of September.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I totally didn't think about that. Wow.
See. Man.
Anyway. It was just ironic that you brought up Green Day.
Yeah, you just like threw me off like that. Like I was like, oh yeah, I completely lost what I was saying. See,
I'm sorry.
Pretty girls, that's what happens. They
so
talk
sorry.
and you just lose your mind. Music makes me lose control. Anyway.
You're talking about multi-tracking anyway.
Yeah, multi-tracking. People said that was unnecessary. There's videos of Butch Vig talking about making a Nirvana record and having to trick Kurt Cobain into recording more parts.
Yeah.
Because he didn't. He thought multi-tracking was fakery, or I don't know. It's like, look, it's the recorded version of the song. Let's make it sound larger than, like, let's make it sound huge.
You're gonna make it sound huge on stage.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like you're playing with like so many amplifiers at the same time, but like one monster amp, but like all in one rig. So, and you know, to that end, I play with 3 amps.
He does.
So I'm not actually lying. Not right now, because it just gets crazy too loud.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
This microphone and this stream setup and stuff, but like I'm actually working on changing that. Where I get started with stuff and then run into hiccups and stuff, and so you have to order something, and it's where I live. I have to order all the shit. It's like Guitar Center never has this stupid little doohickey or weird connector or something that I need.
Yeah. No. They have it, but it's not the right one. So
yeah, and Best Buy never has any of the adapters.
That Best Buy sucks.
That's the other thing too. The Thunderbolt struggle. I gotta move an interface from one side of the room to the other side of the room.
Yep.
But I needed a cable that had a right angle plug on it so that I could actually plug it in where I need the interface to be. So yeah, that's a hang up. That's a little hiccup that I wanted to have done already, but didn't happen yet. But we should be, by the next talking stream, it should be done. So not this week, it's next week, but the week after next.
Yeah.
So it should actually be done at that point, because it's supposed to get here at the. Isn't that shit supposed to be here this weekend, tomorrow, or?
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to check the shipping, but it'll be here, and that's literally it. Like the stuff is moved. I just gotta plug it in.
Yeah, they say that
Um,
it's supposed to be here tomorrow, but they also like to change the delivery date on
Either
your
way,
place.
even
So,
if it's Monday, um,
but yeah,
hell, Tuesday, it could be whatever day.
yeah. As long
Um,
as it's here, it'll be
the
done.
stuff's already moved, so basically, what it'll allow me to do is run the amps directly into that interface too. So for the stream, I can play all three amps, and you can actually hear what it sounds like with the amps blended together
Oh yeah,
in that
'cause
way,
it'll
and
be
like you can get a sense for what the record, and know that I'm recording all of the tracks like that. Um, but it's a little bit more than just three tracks that I'm recording. Now, you like to the stream, I can guarantee you'll get the three amps.
yeah.
However, um, when I'm actually recording, it's actually recording six tracks, and so every guitar part I play, every. Okay, so all shit like that gets recorded, but like it gets recorded six different tracks. And what I'm doing is three are coming. So all three modeling amps I use have stereo outs, and so what I'm doing is routing two directly to the main interface that I'm recording to, which gives me the sound you're hearing out of the amp exactly like it gives me that direct in the box from the amp. But then I'm taking the other channel, the right side, and I'm running that into a different interface with different preamps, and I turn on Logic, and I can turn on plugins, so I can actually have like, so I end up having these. I can treat the sound a little bit differently and stuff the way that they're coming in, so I'm getting actually more out of it because that interface goes into another interface, which goes into that. It all works. Trust me, I do it all the time. Father-in-law looks at me sometimes like, "Think that's gonna work?"
Yeah.
Yes.
It really does.
And the truth is, it's like
Oh,
I
it's
don't
so
know when
funny.
I'm doing it, and then I try it, it works, and I'm like, okay, it works. And so then when they ask, like, does that work? Yes.
I still remember when you first did the three amp setup, and he was like, when we showed it to him, and he was blown away. He said, "I really didn't think that was gonna work." And I was like, "Well,
Then I
it just
plugged too many pedals in. I seen one that they made that I want to get. It's a pedal that allows you to run to 6 amps. Apparently, it was made for
What?
Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Oh
and this
well."
exists, and you can buy it.
So
And
you're telling me this is something you need?
I think I want this thing because it's like 6 amps. Imagine what I could do with that running.
I was gonna say, do you have 6 amps? But of course you have 6 amps because you have what? One.
Yeah, because I'll tell you a fun trick to do with Logic
You do have.
is
You have more
you
than
take
six.
Amp Designer and the amp thing or whatever the fuck it's called, amp
I don't
farm.
know.
I don't remember, but like it's where the amps are.
Amp farm.
Anyway, you get that thing, you throw it on the track, like you can color the sound even more. Like it's like there's so much shit you can just. There's so much sound you can get out of these modeling amps and computers and stuff like. So we're going there.
Yeah.
We're boldly going, and I'm, so far I'm pleased with the results, and I think you will not only hear but you will feel a difference. Like that's the hope. Is the lushest guitar record ever produced by
I love
modern
it.
man kind.
I love it. I love, 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 love guitars.
But the riffs are going to be meaty. There's going to be plenty of electronic cyberpunky goodness. Um, you know,
He's doing some sick shit.
there will be songs with solos. There will be songs that have no solos. There will be it's going to be a lot of stuff. And they're going to be like this stuff is going to be spread out over several albums. Um, I really wanted to get the revisited stuff done before I put out new stuff. And I've got it mostly done, like it's mostly out. When I mean done, I wanted it released. It's mostly like we're good ways there. There's still quite a bit left in the tank to go, but I think going into 2026, we're going to start putting out new albums, new songs, completely new songs with this Rick from this setup.
Yeah.
This isn't even me digging shit out of the vault and just releasing it. It's like it's part of the problem too with me. Sometimes it's like with songs that I want to play and don't want to play, like on the when we're doing performance streams. It's I have to get my mind back in the headspace of those riffs, guitar wise and synth stuff and shit. And like sometimes I'm just on some other trip that I'm just not even like, yeah, I don't want to play that, And so it's kind of like that with the old stuff. Like this is kind of where I'm getting at. It's like I feel like I can deliver a record that I can deliver some albums that are relevant to now. I don't know, like that have this that sound like 2025. That sound like the 2020s.
Right.
And I guess the thing, it's like I want to kind of put something that's cool and fits with that's on brand, fits with
fits your vibe,
the world, but it's true to the world, true to the thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, throw some stuff in it where it's like, because as an artist, you always want to play the new stuff. You always want to play your new stuff. It's like, ask me what my best song is, and I'll tell you it's generally the newest song that I've did. It's just where the excitement, where the passion is. So, this way it's like I get to put out something that was, wasn't worked on, for years or months or weeks or or months to years. Yeah, we'll say that. But like, because it's stuff that's been we'll say years, because it's like at this point, like I'm basically like this stuff, the new albums, the new batch is basically going to come from a collection of songs that have been brewing for the last, I'd say probably just about a year.
Yeah.
I started writing these stuff about a year ago, so I don't want to talk about it too much, the specifics of what's going on to, because it's like I kind of don't want to do, like, I don't want to spoil the thing, like,
yeah,
especially they're not done yet, and I don't want to speak before I know they're going to be done. Like, I might have to scrap these things and start over. I don't know. So far, I feel really good about it. I'm loving it, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes with where we're at this point. What I'm liking and stuff, but like basically there's 123 things I'm working on right now that, like I said, will be spread over multiple albums. I'm basically looking through these and going through and finishing and doing stuff to these, because I think in that batch I can pull out 30 or 40 of them that I'm like, okay, this fits where my head's at and fits the
40.
Statement. Well, I mean, there's 123. So, and like I said, that's if I don't get a better idea for something along the way, because that happened the other week where it's, well, actually a couple of weeks ago, where it's like I was fucking around with this, was messing around with this riff that was clean, that I thought was going to be like a clean thing, and then like I fucking switched to a different amp, and like it had distortion still, and I was playing it and was like, actually, if I change this up, play this a little faster, I actually like this, but this gives me a whole different idea for the song. I don't even know if I'm going to go back to the clean thing or not, and stuff that I was messing with, because it's like, well, I like the part directly fit with some shit too. Like, it was just like fuck, I was missing this for some reason. Like, where have you been all my life kind of riff thing. But and I don't want to shut up because it's like I don't want to get. I want the shit closer to done.
Right.
Get closer to done and stuff. Which I've got some videos actually going over riffs from the stuff that's out now. So it's like, you know, they're not long. Because a lot of the parts aren't long. Like, it's like I'm showing you a rhythm part, showing you the lead part, stuff like that and stuff. It's not for Hope yet. Like, I want to do Hope, but that song is 6 minutes and some change long. So that shit takes a while, and there's a lot of I basically freestyled through that song, so it's like that one's a little bit like, but I got a plan for that. Like, I plan to break open the tracks, they actually multi-tracks, and we'll listen to the part, and I'll show you where okay, here's the theme and stuff, where this is at and stuff. But like the rhythm parts, you know, the chordal stuff, like all that stuff I'll show you, and that can be done in this kind of format where it's like, okay, here's the riff, here's the thing, here's the part. Because it's like, that's more the thing that I look at it as. Like, I don't too much think in terms of licks and riffs as much as I think in as parts. It's like, okay, guitar part A, guitar part B, so it's like it tends to do that and stuff, and so it's just easier to think about like that and stuff. And then like when you're, you know, you got a cool rhythm part, you got a cool lead thing, you know, you play it, and then you play it in your head, and you play along with what you think the rhythm should be, and kind of match it up that way and stuff. So that way, before you ever hit record or open up with Logic or anything like that and stuff, you've got these parts dialed in to what they are and stuff. But then now you got to put it on paper and lock it down, kind of thing. So
right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get breaking it down by parts. Makes more sense to me than breaking it down by tracks. Because when I was doing the mixing and going through the vocals, that's what I just broke it down by part. I was verse, chorus, whatever, and then sometimes I had to break it in half even, just to find what I wanted. So I get it. Totally get it. Sometimes it just makes more sense.
But yeah, so that's really kind of it with recording, really. Like, as far as the exciting, I don't know. I mean, you might find all of this exciting. I don't know. I wonder about that sometimes.
I like watching
you work. There's stuff that I think is boring. People don't like. Fucking around with, like, cutting up samples or something is boring.
Yeah.
I think sound design is kind of boring for somebody to watch. It's not boring to do.
No, but it is boring to watch.
But yeah, cause it's
I
like,
will say that.
Yeah, because I'm not, like, I sit with headphones on and come up with sounds I like until I come up with them. You don't hear them until I'm either recording them or they're recorded in something.
Yep.
You know, synthesizers are I love them as toys, but they're really tools to me. Like, those are the most, like, I look at them, when I look at them, I go, equipment.
Yeah.
It's, you know, the ones I have, it's one of the reasons, like, the hardware synths I have, I don't feel that way about them. They feel like instruments, and that's why I keep them. And that's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
But like shit like this M Audio controller, this thing is equipment. Like, that's gear.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's just a functional thing, a tool. It does a job that you need it to do. There's nothing fancy about it. Like, I hate the key bed. It's just, there's no real weight to it, and it's kind of mushy.
Yeah. I need to let you play with that Micro Freak some more.
They serve the purpose of what they do. But like, this is a much higher quality deal with the Micron. And it's not the best keyboard in this house.
No. Best keyboard. Ooh. Well, I'm partial. I like the way that my shit works on my micro freak, but it doesn't actually have actual keys. Like
True.
it's touch. So
Yeah, that's a different animal and stuff. Like
yeah.
I even look at that like I can see that being an instrument. It's really expressive and stuff. But like
I love
my
it.
Moog stuff that feels like an instrument. It's not just the wood sides because the Nordly doesn't have any of that. It feels
No.
like an instrument. So this little chord,
Yeah.
it's like when you're in this thing, you know, you're doing stuff. You're making shit happen. You're generating movement. You're making
Yeah.
parts. The parts come, in the
Best key
sequencing.
bed
This
is
is
it the
really good
Nord?
too.
Is that your favorite?
Yes and no. Like the Moog is my favorite to play all around. The Moog and the Mini Brute, too.
Okay.
Those two are my
Trio
favorite
makes great
things to
stuff.
think. My favorite keyboard of all time is the Insonic VFX SD.
Oh.
That thing was like
yeah.
so springy. The Nordly's close,
yeah.
but not as springy. This thing, it's like the key sprung back so fast that you could really freaking play some sick leads.
Yeah.
You could really whiz up and down that thing. And there's people who are primarily piano players that can whiz up and down like that, but like any keyboard, but like with that one, that
That's
was
different.
it.
That's
Almost felt
animal.
like cheating, to be honest.
Yeah.
It felt like you were getting away with something. So I was a fan, big fan of it.
That's kind of how I feel about the micro freak because the keys there's no actual keys like there is and there isn't. There's no.
It's like the screens, but sometimes like
touch.
we're
So.
intermittent with work and stuff. And like I was talking to a dude that had one. He was like, "Your screen will come." So I was like, "Something." He's like, "Yeah, eventually it won't at all." It was like, "Yeah, that just lets you know it's gonna be time to replace that." And I'm like, "Are you serious?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like, "Be glad that it worked at all." Like, cause he's like, "Mine did that twice," and he was like, "Never worked again after." I was like,
Oh, jeez.
"Damn, dude, this thing does this shit every like, oh crap," So it's like, shit.
Yeah, please don't break.
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't use anything but like one. I didn't use but a few sounds out of it anyway, so it didn't really matter if it. I started thinking
Right.
about it one day. I'm like, well, I got these patches already laid out that I use this thing for, and I can just use those, and maybe I need to use the mod wheel, which works whether the screen's on or not. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll with this. Um,
I mean that works.
yeah, but like, it just I ran out. I just couldn't. I just couldn't keep doing the 61 key things and shit. They take up too much space. And there's VSTs. I can do all those sounds. No, I don't get the keyboard, but it's like the VSTs do a sound. It's like you end up using the thing like a glorified controller anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I'd like to have, rolling piano as my controller, but have 88 keys, but that would take up
like where the hell would you put it?
yeah, it would take up the whole fucking wall at this point, and it's like, no.
No, not no. Absolutely fucking. That's insane. There's no space. Go for it.
No.
um. So what else is happening here? Lots
Not
of
much. It got to be a
of...
different thing. It's hot. So we're probably gonna make this a shorter stream here.
Yeah. Because that, even though it's not working downstairs, it still makes it kind of warm up here.
Well, it's gonna do that. Like
Yeah.
I said, this room does that when anything more than one
Yeah.
person gets in here.
Oh yeah.
You start
that's
moving
true.
around. You turn on an amp. You turn on a few amps.
Another person comes in here and breathes. You know.
Yeah, you
It's
turn
just
on.
forget
Yeah,
it.
it's a rough boat.
Yeah.
We're roughing it. We're roughing it.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, let's see. Pumpkins.
just made up some shit. Like, and it sounds like that because that's everybody's got like, dude, there's styles of shit and stuff. And so what I suggest people do, what I did is like I take essence of stuff, play the stuff, figure out how to play it my own way, and then you mix it into shit, and then like you start messing around with it, and you can just do stuff like it can. I swear, like I kind of want to, like, once I get a big enough studio and stuff, like we're gonna play a game where we throw a dart. Like I'll give people, everybody can pick bands, pick artists or whatever.
Okay.
And we throw a dart on the dartboard to hit which artist, and so I gotta make something that sounds like these artists hodgepodge something together. So fuck AI, we can do shit like that too.
Yes. Can we put them in balloons like at the carnival where you hit the you get the 3 darts and you hit the balloon, and then whatever the number is behind it, you get that stuffed animal.
No.
Damn
because
it.
we're not cleaning that up.
Okay.
That's a lot of cleanup. See, if you just got like some pictures on the dartboard.
I'm a child.
Or names on the dartboard, logos.
Oh, well, that works. Ooh, we can do logos.
Yeah, that's cost effective because it's like then it's just.
Because you could reuse those.
Yeah, or we're printing stuff out.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, it's just paper.
Yep.
But we gotta buy balloons, and then there's the time of taking and stuffing the balloons and blowing those up.
And then you have to have like really good darts because they have to be able to pop balloons.
Yeah, realistically, this just doesn't scale.
Let's face it, my ass ain't blowing up no balloons.
No, and like this is the other thing. So, like I said, this is the reality.
Okay.
It just doesn't scale.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
what I'm like.
Sorry, I had a moment there.
Thought about it for a second. No. So I thought about that because it's like it's like really.
Said play a game.
When I made. When I was in production and stuff, we'd make beats for somebody. That's basically what people would do is they'd give you reference tracks or something like that of other stuff that they were interested to. And so it's like, I already know how to do this. Well, we could do this. This could be fun. So it's like a weird karaoke and like I make something.
Like in the moment?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that.
I have to have everything set up right and stuff for that. But like once we get through this batch of records and stuff, we'll visit that idea. But like just all kinds of fun stuff like that. Like I'm down. I'm open. I'm game to trying different things and doing different stuff because we've got the ability to broadcast here. So and that's huge. I just didn't it's as huger, bigger than home recording itself, being able to, you used to not be able to make a record at home. You had to go to a proper, standalone studio.
Yeah.
You had to go do that. And now it's like, no, you can just get some shit. I can't believe, like, the Mac Mini, you can run 140 something tracks within Logic with that thing.
Really?
Yeah, the base model.
Holy shit.
The base model. It's like, what
That's crazy.
Fuck, that's nuts. And so it's got me looking at my old cheese grater going, okay.
The heater?
Your 128 gigabytes of RAM and your 8 Xeon cores that... we're not going to talk about the GPU because that's... I know I could open it and replace it with a newer, metal capable GPU. I'm not, because quite frankly, it's not. It's the longer you wait, the less worth it really is. And
that's true.
And, I'm amazed about what I'm getting out of this Apple Silicon. I'm amazed about what I'm getting out of the amount of work I'm getting out of the phone. What I'm getting out of the i9. Stuff like what I'm getting out of the stuff I have. I can't complain. Like it's definitely like I'm not in a situation where it's the computer holding me back. Rendering times, everything's lovely with that stuff. So it's like it's just more of a this AI shakedown where it's like I want to make the videos or make something faster, and I got to keep putting money in the thing. You gotta keep putting like tokens in the machine.
Yeah.
They found transactions for adults. It's like now it's still much cheaper than hiring animators and things like that at the moment.
But still.
And if I could afford it, I would. If like I straight up would not even cop out with the AI. Yeah, like I would. And what's furthermore, I wouldn't care if they did it. To be honest, if like the animator's like, you know what, I'm gonna draw this once and then I'm gonna have the AI redraw this in all the scenarios I need, I would be okay with that. I wouldn't even like and I'd still pay the full rate if I could afford it. I can't afford it right now.
It's kind of nuts to. I don't know what that costs.
I have two children that are not little kids. They're teenagers, older teenagers, and the expenses got bigger. So
yeah, and what I'm looking at who's been in here, and I'm like, Jess knows. Yeah, well, yeah, some you know what the hell we're talking about because your kids are teenagers, or they're older teenagers than mine, or they're already in their 20s. So yeah.
I'm also looking at changing regions in which that we live at some point. Like,
Please.
It's like I'm still looking for the one. I really am.
Yeah.
Like I'm.
By that
like,
he means.
It's just.
I heard Colorado's nice.
I heard this. I hear a lot of things I want to see for myself. So once the fact finding missions are done and things like that, I will see where I want to put the roots down because it's like I'm in between where it's like I kind of want to farm, I kind of don't. I'm kind of like just not sure because it's like I'm a city kid.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
So it's like it wouldn't be a conventional farm. It would just be on a farm. It's like it's
I'm
like
not a city
maybe
kid,
taking
though.
the animals in denial thing a little bit too far because it's like I was thinking like have the records come from the farm, kind of thing. And it's
oh
like
my God!
It's a,
Oh, that's great. But you know what though? I mean, in all actuality, I mean, we wouldn't want a full-on farm because we would need employees for that. Because I'm not doing that shit. You can forget it.
Like we get to that point, but like.
But a small farm wouldn't be terrible. We just selective of.
I was really, partly it's like.
I just want land to grow shit.
I'll just be honest. I don't even care about what I want the land for is have a racetrack. My own track.
Okay, let me just let you all know
my own track.
That I haven't heard about this track in a minute.
It didn't go away.
No, but I thought that maybe he stopped thinking about this.
No.
Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he forgot.
See the farm has reasons because then you can get farm gas. For your farm equipment.
Okay, so let me just tell you a little
your own
story.
Gas. So then, like,
let me just tell you a
you
little
can make
story.
Top Gear style videos. See, I don't understand why nobody's redid the.
No.
Just remake the Top Gear. I want to remake the Top Gear test track.
No.
At my house.
Why?
So I can just go out and drive my cars like I'm Jeremy Clarkson.
Hey, Penny.
On a regular basis. Like, I just want my own track. That's really what I want. My own test track.
I remember you wanted to do the driveway like a racetrack.
Well, yeah, that was... See, I wasn't thinking big enough. You could just have the track out to the side where, it's like...
This man is going to have a whole extra, like, football field of, like...
It's going to be bigger than that.
Yeah, you're right. It is going to be bigger than that.
This is a test track.
Is it going to be a circle?
No.
We're talking F1
like
style?
Like the Top Gear. Yes, like the Top Gear track. Yeah, I don't like NASCAR.
Like Top Gear. Oh, yeah, that's right. Right.
I don't hate NASCAR. I just prefer F1. And I'm not happy with F1 now either.
Michael Schumacher, baby.
Yeah, it's like those were my days of watching F1 and shit like that. I'm not necessarily into this shit now because it's like this is just like Moneyball but worse.
Yeah.
Like it is. Like
is it Mercedes?
Mercedes or Ferrari, and then maybe Red Bull pops up there every now and again, but like Mercedes and Ferrari, it's like, did they spend like fucking $30 million on like one part of a fin or some shit like that on the car?
Money?
Yeah, that's who wins.
Oh, he's got it by $50. They win.
Is Williams even still a team? One of your hairs, I think, is like stuck in my lip.
We have animals in this house, and they don't shed. I do. I have
animals in denial. Boom, boom.
So much hair.
It's a lot of hair.
I could never be the other woman.
No.
They'd be busted so quick.
No.
You just walk by me and you have my hair on you. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I want to test track.
So you want to test
track?
That's really. How big is that
really
track? Do we know? Like really
I've got it saved. I've got a PDF that I made.
So you know how big the. Oh,
yeah, of all of what I need to do too, and it's like, okay, it wouldn't be a 1-to-1 because it's like you can save some money, but it's like, well, I don't need look.
So are we talking like
because it's
you're
like
gonna get someone to come in and pave the shit, or we're gonna
yes.
get someone professional
to
come in and actually make a track?
Yeah, no, we're gonna make the track right. Track. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Isn't gonna be a dirt thing or some shit. Like, I'm not doing.
Well, no,
this
I mean, obviously it's gonna be
paved. This is not get her done.
No. Don't. I understand it's not gonna be dirt. What I'm saying is, are we going to? Is this something that we clear this area and we get some pavers in to pave like a road? Or are we going to get people in and say, okay, this is a real track, like professional track builders, like come in and actually make your track, as opposed to just this is the shape and we're going to pave it that way.
Yes, and basically, like, it's going to like it'll. What's fucked up is this won't like. It'll probably cost me similar to building a track for people, but like this is literally going to be for 1 to 2 cars.
Oh my god!
1 to 2 cars at a time. Maybe 3 cars, but like it's not gonna fit. Like this isn't gonna be like Road America or some shit like you're not Road Atlanta. Like you're not. This is not gonna be open to the public. It's just for me and my buddies.
Oh my god!
To test drive cars. Like, look, man, most people don't have cars that are on Forza or in a game. Okay, I have cars that are in games, and I drive cars that are in games. So I like driving for the sake of driving.
Also true.
Literally for just the sake of driving. It's all I drive for. It's like I don't acquire. I have low miles on cars and everything because it's like I'm just.
So this would be a track that someone could get on a bike on.
If you wanted to, but why?
Well, no, I'm just saying if like someone had a bike and.
Who wants to do that though?
I don't know. I don't.
I mean, I'm not. Look, I'm not. I don't know if I got to do any weird things with the banking or anything. I don't know how that's gonna work, but like I'm just making sure that like for cars.
Yeah.
Cool cars. Not even just like. It doesn't have to be some crazy sports car thing. Like I don't have crazy shit or anything like that. It's just enough.
I'm gonna get a dune buggy.
There's more I will add at this point once I've got the track. But and don't get me started like about the cars that I want, because it's like no one is going to be impressed.
No.
Like you're not going to be like, oh my god, you gotta do these. Like why do you have all these old cars? It's like it's more like it, but
more like it.
94 Corrado VR6, baby. VR6! It's such a brilliant engine. It's like a V6 and a straight 6 mixed. What is not to like about that?
I know. What am I thinking? I have no idea.
And don't come for me electric car people, because I'm already hip to that game too.
Yeah,
but like, y'all basically have 0 to 60 machines, and that's cool and stuff, but like we can still destroy you. And I beat up on people with literally like a BMW like every time I drive. Like I run into these Tesla Model 3s and these Model S's that want to think they're juicy,
and they get destroyed.
And it's like, yes, you might get me right off of the line, but
you'll catch them and then
I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
And I don't weigh very much. Your battery weighs too much. Anyway, I'm not. Look, I don't hate on these things. Like my favorite thing is like I wish that these companies would make awesome hybrids.
Yeah.
Like, because that's really the sweet spot. Like, they're mechanically, they take less, but it's like, here's the thing. The, you know, I, when I'm old, I would like to end up with a decent car collection, and I will have a Model S in that car collection because I think the Model S is a fucking brilliant car.
Yeah.
When it's right.
Yeah.
When they're right.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, it's like people go, okay, that's no worse than Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo's a sublime experience when they work right.
When they work right.
When they're, when you get one that's not beat the shit, a good example, and one that came from the factory. And, like, dude, please don't act like it's just those cars. Like, remember, like, back in the day where you'd have people talking about getting a car that was made on a Wednesday or a Tuesday because it was better than on a Monday or a Friday. Because Monday, everybody was hungover. Friday, everybody didn't give a shit and stuff. So there's stories of bolts not being installed and just thrown in the car. Like, you can finish putting it together. Stories. Yeah, so it's like when you get a Tesla and they didn't finish the interior right, or they finished it another color because they didn't have this, and like we'll have it later. I mean, you got to just look at it like that.
It's Monday.
This is why I won't buy one right now. What I'm hoping is like one day I'll be able to. Well, my plan is to buy one, a really good example from someone who well kept theirs.
Yeah.
And have that. But I'd like to. You look at what used Porsche Taycans are going for now, and it's like, fuck that, get that, dude. I seen one like for sale. It's like $55,000 for a Taycan. Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah, that thing is fucking sweet, and it doesn't limit you in how many pulls you can do with that thing. You can keep hitting that battery. You can juice that fucking battery.
Yeah.
And so yeah. And, China did BYD. They came out with a car that beat the Bugatti Chiron.
So...
And it's electric. Yeah. Faster. Yeah, beat the Bugatti Chirons.
I saw something about those cars. I don't know if it's the BYDs or not.
Yes.
But, like, there's this thing where if there's like a sensor or something that detects on the car that if there's a possibility of a fire from the battery... It ejects the battery from the side, like out the side.
That's fucking cool.
But then I thought about, well, what if you're on a 3-lane road and you're all the way in the left lane and there's a motorcycle next to you and then a car next to you?
I mean, well, that's
and
part
it
of
just shoots
that's
it
part
out.
of the debate with self-driving cars too, because it's like, what if they
like to the right.
They avoid running into somebody or killing you, but they kill, a dog or a person.
Right.
It's like a pedestrian. Is it the machine's fault?
I think it's a great idea to eject it because the car can sense that there's going to be a fire, that they're doing it to save the occupants from this.
Well, you think maybe somebody would see it, there's hazard lights or something where somebody would see to avoid this thing, but I mean, like...
What if you're sitting at a stoplight?
It's worse if you're... still, I mean, it's worse if the whole car catches on fire.
Right,
so
exactly. So
I could look at it that way.
Yeah. No, I get that, but I just I thought about that.
But yeah, just in speed isn't everything. It's not all like just there's always going to be a newer, faster car, but it's like there's some cars. It's like the way that they're made, the way that they're put together.
Yes.
The VR6 engine is a great engine, and as long as you redo the coolant system regularly so that it doesn't get overheated, then that engine will last a long ass fucking time. Like we put 750,000 miles on one of those. And still traded the car.
Yes, we did still trade that car.
Still got money out of that car, but I wish I'd have kept that damn thing. The Passat, it was a Passat. It was the B1, so it had the the older body style of the Passat, but had the VR6 engine. Passat GLX. That thing's awesome, but yeah.
I still like the Jetta.
I do too. That VR6 engine though, like in the Corrado, yeah, same thing too. It's like Mark III, because of stupid people, it's hard to find those damn things anymore. But like that's another car where it's like that. The 91 Honda Prelude with its 4-wheel steering. I'd like to have one of those. These aren't cars that people go, oh my god. No, it's like
why do you have that?
Yeah, I want a second gen MR2, the one that could kill you.
I saw one of those.
The one that could kill you.
Yeah.
I want that one because like I mean, dude, you have to remember that thing was faster than the Ferrari of its day when it came out.
True. True. I want
So
an M3.
you know, like
I want an E30
Toyota.
I want an E30 M3, but I could still buy a faster car. But you
Yes.
know, I don't give a shit. I want that car.
Mark V GTI. That's another one.
Is that the one that came out in 06?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the one I
around that
want.
time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one that I. Oh, I still remember you were like, "Go look at this car," and I was like, "Ooh!" And I started playing on that website, and I built the fucking perfect car. And then I was like, "Oh, that's a lot," because I had the sound system and everything. I
Yeah,
was like,
like
"Yeah, I'm going there."
the only 911s that I'm interested in are the air cooled ones, and those are like stupid money.
Yeah.
But that's the only ones. Like after that, they got big, and I don't like them. I would rather have something that's mid-engine.
What
so,
was that car
sorry,
that we had to find?
the Cayman and the Boxsters are where it's at from you at Porsche, and the Taycan. That's where it's at for me. I like the Panamera, but like it just if I was gonna go for the sport wagon thing, I like the Audi shit better. You know, there's more room.
What was that car?
But I like the car. No shade against any of them. If you pick that, it's like yeah, you know.
I took a screenshot of the damn thing. I know I did.
I have no idea.
That gangster car. Wasn't it Cadillac?
Oh yeah, the Cadillac.
It was an old Cadillac.
Yeah, man, I wish they still
Like,
made
they don't
shit
make them
like
like
that. Like
that
if
no
they
more.
made something that
No
looked like
way.
that, I would buy a Cadillac. Instead, they make something that looks like it should be on a like it's a transformer. I don't like this. Like, please stop making cars look stupid.
1947 Cadillac Series 62 sedanette.
Yeah,
Sedanette.
show your screen to that. Like that, just it's sick. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff worked out too. So like, we pull up something, we'll be able to show you
That car.
on the screen.
It
You know,
is
like
totally sick though.
like those
it is
fancy
super duper
podcasts.
gangster. Like super
Live
gangster.
streams, those fancy stuff where they can show you their screen and all that stuff. We're working on it, I imagine.
But that, I mean, it's super gangster that car. But like,
It is.
It is sick.
I'm
I
like,
showed that to my
they would
dad.
just
He
keep-
was like, "Oh yeah."
If they would just made that.
So
like,
you know, yeah, they
like-
should make them look
like-
like that.
what the hell? And then you get, you know, it just,
mean,
it's just like how.
Like,
And
just
it's
think,
just like how
instead of
Chrysler-
having the white wall tires, they can, you know, black them out again. Like, just, you know,
I forget it. Is Cadillac GM or was that a Chrysler thing?
Cadillac GM.
Yeah, okay, that's a GM thing. But like, Chrysler's got the same problem too. Chrysler can make
Chrysler
a really
GM
good
used to
looking
be
fucking
together.
car and then dick up the shit. Like, I'm still mad about those Crossfires. And I'm sorry if you out there that bought a Crossfire,
That,
the SLK steers better.
yes.
Sure, the Crossfire looks cooler. It does.
Yeah,
Than
but you know
the
what?
original SLK.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look better than the second generation SLK, which has got that F1 inspired nose, so it's like, now that one looks cooler.
That's my car.
But the original one it did, but the steering was better in the SLK.
Yeah.
Chrysler tuned the steering in the Crossfire for their, you know,
For whatever
they
reason.
put their spin on it.
Well,
And I think it's like
why didn't you change something
and I
else?
believe I may be incorrect, but I
Seriously.
believe it's using a circular ball steering thing, so it's like
They should have changed something.
Mercedes
else.
apparently had it right, and like it.
Yeah. But
You know,
they
I've
didn't.
driven those SLKs. I've test driven those Crossfires, and like
These crossfires are terrible.
I'm sorry, dude. It just looks cool. That's it. It's not cool. I literally would rather drive a fucking Z3. And like
Nice.
the Z3 is a good car to drive. Z3 drives better than all of them anyway.
Yeah.
Like as far the steering, it's in the steering. It's
steering.
like you get it when you drive
Yeah.
Athena, and you know you
I know.
drive the
Every
C
time
class
I drive
like
that car, I'm like, oh, I love this car.
you know you drive the Mercedes like when you drive the C class like it wasn't
It wasn't this safe.
it wasn't bad, but no it was
Yeah.
it's not bad. It's just
No, but it
it's
was.
like-
You're right. It was definitely different. Like I could It's a very. Every car that we've got
You
or
can-
had, I mean, that I've driven every time, it's a very, very noticeable difference to drive Athena, to drive the BMW. It's so noticeable how that car feels so much better.
all of the
Like,
BMWs feel
It
so
just,
much.
it's like you're floating on the road. Like it feels so. I don't know. It's
well, the balance
it's so crazy.
Like the 1 Series is one of these cars that I feel like they fucking really stuck their foot in this one. Like they really kicked ass with this car.
They really need to do that shit again.
As far as the power, the amount of power that you have, the amount of control that you have, it all feels like you can do. It feels like you can do anything in this car.
Yeah, no, it really does.
The Boxer's like that to a point. It doesn't have the power.
No.
That does, but like you feel solid in whatever you want to do and shit like that. And like this silver one, which I have not named yet.
No.
She's in better shape than my blue one was. She's a better example than the blue one was.
She has red leather.
The blue one wasn't bad. Yeah, the blue one wasn't a horrible example by any means, but like.
No, but.
This engine just got like it's just this one's just a little torquier. It's literally the same year, same model and everything, but doesn't have the heated seats. The old one did.
Yeah.
So there's that. But that's literally it. Like everything else is the same. It's still manual. You still drive it that way. And that you feel completely connected to the car with that. So it's like I just like quality experiences. I like good experiences. It doesn't have to. You don't have to break the bank to do this shit because equally good, sublime kind of experience. Driving Miatas, Mazda MX-5. Yeah, hairdresser car my ass, dude. Those cars are cool.
Shit, I mean it's a good car.
Yeah, it's like if I would, it's one of those cars. It's like I'm still on the fit. Like I still might get one. I still might get one just as just because it's like they're fun, easy to do, and it's like the Fiat, the 124 Spider, whatever the fuck it is, the Spider. That's base. It is. It's a Miata with a fucking Fiat body kit basically. So it's like what, MX-5s. If it's good for Fiat, baby Alfa Romeo, I'm down.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I'm ruminating these things. Like I don't want to pay $30-something thousand for a fucking VR6 Corrado.
No.
I can't spend that on a toy car like this. Like I can't.
No, you cannot.
That's just like too irresponsible in this economy and like what does that say? Like it's like I see shit. I hear stories. I hear what people are saying. I hear what's going on, and like this is not the banger that we were promised right now. So like I don't know.
No comments.
I'm good. And so it just seems like a good time to be smart and frugal.
Yeah.
Maybe. If you don't need that extra thing, don't buy that extra thing right now. Like a fucking car.
Yeah. Don't add the debt. Yeah.
I mean, don't flaunt it. Not even just the debt. Like it's like don't you can buy this shit, but it's like what the hell? It's like you got, people are looking for work and you're going off buying toy cars. It's like that's why I just look at people, man. Like it's like I bought a big ass yacht. Like. Well, why are you telling people about it? There's a lot of broke people out here. Like, it's like being that guy with the candy and coming in the neighborhood and going, I got all the candy,
You're going to get beat up.
Yeah, or you drop it. You got ice cream. I got ice cream. Like the Eddie Murphy
Old
thing.
School
I
Eddie
get my
Murphy.
ice cream.
Yeah.
You can't, and then they drop it in the mud.
You have to have been alive in the early 80s for that one.
Then your ice cream falls in the mud and everybody laughs. Everybody's so mean. Like, no.
No. You just FAFO'd.
Just running around, showing and swinging in the face.
Karma gets you every time.
Yeah, so I just
we need to remember that.
It just doesn't seem like
we just had a conversation about karma.
To be doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like garage, mechanic shops offer financing to fix people for labor, for maintenance.
I never had a garage with that.
I went into the Roses, Meineke down the street when I was going to get gas. I seen that on the sign, like now finance. I'm like, whoa. And then like they got like we coming out of Costco, they had that financing for the tires. You know, they'll finance your tires.
Yep, they'll
you know,
finance
it's like,
your tires.
whoa,
They sure will. Yeah.
whoa, you just pay
Finance
cash
your
for that
tires.
shit. You just get those. Like, that's not something I want to finance. Like, what happens when you don't pay? Do they come repo the tires? Do you repo the car?
I mean,
don't...
I know that there's a place that I think it still exists where you can buy your rims.
Well,
on
that's a good. That's actually a good sign. Like, to me, if you have people doing that, that's actually a sign that the economy's healthy. Because you don't need rims. That's my point. You don't need those 22. You don't need those spinners.
No.
You don't need that. But you need tires. You need brakes. You need shocks. And like, what if you finance you know, whole brake job and you stop paying it? It's like, I just wonder. And like,
and it's kind of strange. Like, what are they
gonna
do about it?
We were in Roses.
You
and
take my brakes off.
We were in Roses and they were talking about they got a buy now pay later thing at Roses. Like, this is a fucking discount store.
Yeah.
Like, I come here to get a deal. Like, when I want to buy a rug for $5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm putting it in the basement.
Yeah.
Or, I need to cover some wires.
Yep.
So I just
Best
need
place ever for that.
Yeah, but like, I hear on the thing, on the speaker, like, that they got a buy now, pay later plan. I'm like, who the fuck? Next thing you know, they're going to have this shit
it's like
at
a
the Dollar
store.
Tree. You're going to have this at the Dollar Tree where it's like...
They might already. Who knows?
Who's financing Dollar Tree? What is going on here? What is happening?
I have gone into Dollar Tree before and spent $70.
Yeah. So you got 70...
well,
a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, stocking stuffers. But anyway, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's not a lot to go into Walmart or to Target or $70. Just like, okay, no big deal. But you go to Dollar Tree and you're like, what? $70? I have 70 things. Wow. It's kind of mind-boggling.
It's like, can we get the $5 footlongs to come back? Like,
yes.
That was a good deal.
$5.
Yeah, it was a good deal. You got a quality meal for $5.
Well, because footlongs before used to only be. Some of them were only $5 to get a footlong.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude,
So the footlong that used to be $5 is now $10.
Yeah. Why is this? Why does? I don't care.
Take us back to the 90s.
I don't want to hear the reasons for it. I know.
Yeah, we don't care. Just take us back to the 90s. I mean, seriously.
Fix it. Just fix it back.
Yeah, $5.
I know. So all those reasons why, just reverse them.
Yeah.
And
what's the other one? Oh, 5 for $5 at Arby's. You used to be able to get 5 roast beef sandwiches for $5. Now you can get 2. Sometimes when they have a deal. Oh, it's like, wait a minute, hold on. You used to be able to get 5 for $5, and then it switched to 4 for $5. Now it's 2 for $5.
Yeah, because it's like I seen
wow.
I'm not gonna say where, but I seen in other countries when their economy starts getting weird, stuff gets cheaper, and they discount stuff. And like, I don't understand why our economy's getting weird and stuff keeps getting more expensive.
Yeah.
So I would just
backwards.
Can we just do copy off of the other kids' paper?
Yeah.
And
stop working backwards.
Yeah, like, because I just, I want people to be able to buy things. I want to be able to buy things. I want to be able to, just do some shit because I felt like doing it and not going to Guitar Center and see like everybody's pedal collection because that's another way that I know that things are not well out there because I see all these pedals in Guitar Center and that's like the first thing to go, and then there's a bunch of cheap guitars and cheap amps and stuff that are in there, and like all the cool stuff is just I would just I would just like to say this is not cool. And I want to get this shit, I want to get shit moving and stuff, and like, I want to be able to, buy cars, guitars.
Yeah.
And, go to bars.
I'm just gonna run.
And see the stars.
Stop. Oh my God.
From Here to Mars.
Hey, can you stop, John?
I used to listen to Mars.
Oh my God. Okay.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
That being said,
you know who that is?
That being said, it is almost 10:30.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go grill some steaks.
Yeah, like, it's chuck steak. Yeah, because, like, I was okay, I'll just say it. I was watching fucking Breaking Points, man, in soccer. It's like, these people are eating steak a couple times a week. Where are you getting all this money? It's like,
no.
No, man. No, Aldi. You seen the commercial? It's cheap. It's like, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I mean it. You know.
I love that story.
That's like shop around and shit like that, and like, you know, like I said, like,
super nerd.
I don't want anybody feeling bad for me or anything. My family, like, we're okay.
I'm just a nerd.
At the same time, don't get it twisted and think I'm sitting on mountains of cash and shit like that that are not there. I am not one of the rich. I am not one of these people. I am just your friendly neighborhood recording artist.
Make it his own way. /
auto enthusiast. You know, yes, I emphasized on that because it's like I don't build cars and shit, but I will run my mouth about them. And anime shit, like, you know, it's like, so.
We didn't even talk about it.
Demon Slayer.
The movie? My God.
Okay.
I want the other ones now.
Yeah, and it's like
Give
if
me more
they're talking
now.
about making us wait
2 fucking years.
Oh yeah. Which is where it's like.
So that means 4 for the last one. 4.
Really wishing I just.
What kind of shit is this?
I know we agreed as a family to not read the manga with this one.
Man.
But like the thought of going, you know what, family? I know we said this, but like.
This is really like.
We read
serious.
The mangas for everything else. We got a few things we don't, but like. We read them for everything else. Why not this? Well, it's because we started watching this. But it's like, man.
Yeah, it's really hard.
I'm playing the game. The game gets me right up to the point. Like, I want to get my Tanjiro on some more. I need more Tanjiro in my life.
I need more Tengen.
Yes.
More Tengen.
He's my favorite Hashira.
Yeah. Yeah. Tengen's great.
Tengen, and then Giyu.
Yeah,
like
Giyu's
I'm a
right.
like I, you know, get shit done. I just want to watch the rest of it. It's like, just give it to me now, please. And Zenitsu fucking got crazy.
In Zenitsu, man. Dude was awake the whole time.
I hope he survives. I'm thinking he's gonna survive.
Oh no, he's gonna.
I want to look at I just want to read the fucking manga so I know what happens. It's like, this is already settled.
Yeah. We
can already know what happens.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay. Let's stop because otherwise we're gonna do it. So. Let's wrap it up.
But yeah, I recommend go watch that movie.
Yes, if you haven't watched the Demon Slayer movie, you must watch that movie.
Go see it. I don't think it'll be on Crunchyroll until 2026, the beginning of the year.
Oh my god.
So you have a couple of months to wait, or you can go see it at the screen.
I don't know if it's still at the screen. Like, some places it's only like running a week long.
Okay, well then you can surf the high seas.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't tell you to do that though.
Nope.
I'm just saying what could happen, what is possible.
Based on your.
That's all I'm saying.
Based on your own knowledge and abilities. Yeah.
Your mileage may vary. I'm gonna say all kinds of disclaimer things and stuff like that because it's like I don't like, dude, like, don't come for me. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. It is time for us to go, but we will be back next week, and the AC will be working downstairs.
Yeah, and I'll be.
And he'll be sweaty, just less so because we'll have AC. So, he won't be a puddle. So. So we will see you all next week, and make sure you like, subscribe, you know, all that YouTube channel. Follow on Facebook. You can follow him on Twitter. You can follow him on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Buy the music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music. It's all everywhere, you know.
Animalsindenial.com. Please
Yes.
like, share, tell your friends.
Yes,
You had a
yes,
good
yes.
time here.